ACB, Charlie. 5%.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Yes, it's an unprepared speech because I just came up with it just now. And I'm thinking maybe I'll tell you about something that I will never have a chance to do at Toastmaster because it never come up. A lot of you probably don't know that I'm a kind of history nerd, but not the Thai history because that thing is confusing. I'm into the world history, and right now I'm very interested in Middle East. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Now, I think you probably have heard some news, right, about Donald Trump shielding people, seven countries to come into the United States, the Syrian conflict and things like that. How many people watch this news and is like, what? How many people are like that? Like kind of not so sure what's really happening. Yeah? Okay. Today, I'll tell you all about it. In 7 minutes, probably 6 now. Now, if you know, do you even know where is Syria? First of all. Yeah? Okay, so there's Israel, and I think there's Palestine or something. Somewhere near there, I'm not so sure about that place. But there's Syria, and then Turkey, and then Iraq. These 3 countries have some significance. If you look at the Syrian conflict in the basic, it's pretty much just a civil war. You have seen civil war before that happened, right? In the world, it's pretty much a conflict inside country. It's caused by, well, the president who stayed too long. The current president of Syria right now is president for how many years?
40 years.
40 years.
Father and son.
Father and son. His father is also the president. Now think about that. If the father is president, the son is president, and yeah, they have some kind of election that actually not election. What is that? What do you call that system? That you just come and take over the country. Yeah, if they use military, but basically it's a fascist. Okay? But of course it looks like democracy on the outside. And the Syrian people, they start to think about this. Hey, wait a minute, why do we have this? And in the recent year, about 3 years or so, they start to rise up. And of course, if you rise up to the government and you try to take them down, but you didn't do it, you became the rebel. Okay? So, most of the rebels live in this little city, next is not little, called Aleppo. Have you heard this town before? Aleppo? When they asked this, one of the US president candidate, what do you think about Aleppo? And he said, what is Aleppo? And that's probably cost him the presidency. But he's not the president. Okay. Aleppo is the town that's very robust with tourists. It's pretty much Siam. And the east side is full of the rebel. The west side is full of the people that support the president. So the town split in half. If you look at the map of Aleppo right now, the east side is pretty much just a ruin because of the bombings and everything. Now, why the Syrian conflict is very important right now? Part of it because of the ISIS. You know about the ISIS, right? ISIS is the Islamic State that actually kind of diverted from the Al-Qaeda. Okay, you know that. And now, everybody from everywhere who's extremists, the Islam extremists who say like, dead to the west or kill the people who's not Islam, they all flocked right there. And they originally from Iraq. But then, while they are gathering the people, it happens so that the Syrian civil war happens. When the civil war happens inside the country became weak. So the ISIS say, hey, we can take that land. So they come in and take the land, both in Iraq and Syria. That's why their name is ISIS, Islamic State in Iraq and Syria. And yeah, it's unfortunate for the people who happen to name ISIS too. I heard some woman in Florida, her name's ISIS, and got made fun a lot. Okay? So, now, the ISIS is right there, and the ISIS is extremists that trying to kill everybody, right? In France, in Germany, in Belgium, in Turkey, everywhere. So, they start to combat to this ISIS. Everybody has come from all over the world. United States and all their allies, and Russia and all the allies. Here's a trick. The United States and all their allies, which is the European, they want to combat ISIS by arming the rebel of the Syria to kill the ISIS. So they give all the weapons, all the help. The Russia came to the president of Syria with all the past communist country and give all the weapons and all the bombing to him. So now you have two sides, two people who fighting ISIS who actually don't like each other. What will happen after they beat ISIS? That's the question that you will see next. Will they use weapons against each other? Will the Russia still stay with the president of Syria and the Americans still stay with the rebel? And they start fighting each other? Will the World War III happen? Maybe likely not. But the history told us before that when there are two sides who are big enough and they have friends and they both have friends, and whenever their friends are fighting, they will jump in. So now you learn more about the history of the Syrian conflict. You can watch the news and kind of go along with it. Okay, we'll talk next.